Hi everyone, my name's Colin Perry. I'm one of the graduate resident assistants with the Threshold program. That means I'm part of the full-time staff that live in the residence halls with the students during the academic year. I'm excited today to take you all on a virtual tour of our residence halls, Chris and Wilbur House. This is Chris House, or 68 Oxford Street. It's a 3-story Victorian-style house that was recently renovated into a residence hall. Inside, students can live in double and single rooms. Chris House has a kitchen, lounge space, laundry room, and an elevator that is accessible from all floors. To enter Chris House, students can use these front steps or ramp, and they would use their student ID to swipe into the building. Students receive their ID at the beginning of their first year and use the touchpads by the door to enter. Their student ID also serves as a swipe to access their meal plan in the dining halls on campus. This brings us to the entryway of Chris House. We like to decorate the halls for our students to welcome them to the space and focus on building community. We have bulletin boards with on-campus resources for our students, including the 24/7 phone number for public safety, the dining hall hours, study lab hours, and the phone number for the duty phone. The duty phone is a telephone held by the Residence Life staff for students to call if they have questions about campus life, navigating Cambridge, if they have concerns, or need to contact staff in the case of an emergency. We also have a calendar for our students to see the fun programs and activities that are scheduled. During the academic year, this calendar is filled with opportunities for trips, outings, and community building activities for our students that could range from arts and crafts projects or movie nights on campus, doing some travel training to explore the city, going to a Red Sox or Celtics game, or going to an amusement park. We always plan diverse programs to cater to the interests of our students. Chris House has at least one bathroom per floor, and this is an example of one of them. To enter, students can use the touchpad to automatically open the door. Inside, there's a sink, shower with chair, and a toilet, and overall is very spacious and easy to navigate. The bathrooms are cleaned and restocked daily with toilet paper, paper towels, and hand soap. These bathrooms are single use. This is the kitchen in Chris House. It is on the basement floor and is accessible by stairs and elevator. The kitchen is utilized by the food lab course that students take during their second year in the program. When the kitchen is not being used for classes, students are able to use the microwave, store items in the fridge, and cook on the stove or ovens with staff supervision. Students also use this space to hang out and chat with friends. This is our lounge space in Chris House. It is right next to the kitchen and is accessible by stairs or elevator. This space, I typically see students doing homework down here or watching TV, a movie, or just hanging out and chatting. Students do not need to reserve this space, but we ask that they are courteous of others when they use it. This is our laundry room in Chris House. We have 2 washers and 2 dryers for the students in the building. To use the machines, students pay with quarters. I'm going to show you one of our double rooms on the second floor of Chris House. At the beginning of the year, each student is provided a desk and chair, twin XL bed, and dresser in their room. Each student also has shelves and a closet to store their clothes or items. All of our rooms have Wi-Fi access, as well as cable and Ethernet ports in case students would like to bring a gaming console or streaming device to campus. Our Residence Life staff work very hard to place students in a room and with a roommate that will set them up for success and growth in the Threshold program. Next, we're going to take a look at Wilbur House, which is the other residence hall that our students live in during the academic year. This is Wilbur House, or 78 Oxford Street. It is a 3-story Victorian-style house that was recently renovated into a residence hall. Students who live in Wilbur House live in double or single rooms. Wilbur House has a kitchen, lounge space, and laundry room. Immediately next to Wilbur House are the Threshold Program offices and Threshold Alumni Center. To enter Wilbur House, students use the side entrance. They walk up this driveway and enter the building via steps or ramp. All of our buildings on campus have automatic doors. To enter the building, students tap their student ID to swipe into the building. Students receive their ID card at the beginning of their first year and use the touchpads by the door to enter. Their student ID also serves as their swipe to access their meal plan in the dining hall on campus. This brings us to the entryway of Wilbur House. We like to decorate the halls for our students to welcome them to the space in new academic year and focus on building community. We have bulletin boards with on-campus resources for our students, including the 24/7 phone number for public safety, the dining hall hours, study lab hours, and the phone number for the duty phone. This is our lounge space in Wilbur House. It is on the first floor of the building and is next to the kitchen and entrance. I regularly see students doing homework here, watching television or a movie with friends, playing a board game, doing a fun coloring activity, or just hanging out and chatting with their peers. It is a spacious area and is utilized by students on a daily basis. This is our kitchen in Wilbur House. It's on the first floor of the building. The kitchen in Wilbur House has a sink, stove, oven, fridge, and microwave. Students are able to use the microwave, store items in the fridge, and cook on the stove or oven with staff supervision. Students will typically make a late-night snack here or prep their lunches for the next day. The kitchen also has one washing machine and one dryer in it for students to use. These machines run on quarters. Next, I will show you our laundry room in Wilbur House. It houses one washing machine and one dryer for the students in the building. To use the machines, students pay using quarters. At the beginning of the year, staff will show students how to use the machines if they're unfamiliar with doing laundry or using coin-operated machines. This is one of the bathrooms in Wilbur House on the first floor. The bathrooms are very spacious for easy maneuverability and access. Inside each bathroom, there's a sink, toilet, and a shower with a seat. Each bathroom is cleaned on a daily basis, and they are regularly restocked with paper towels, toilet paper, and hand soap. There is at least one bathroom on each floor of Wilbur House, and all of them are single-use and lock from the inside. This is a single room on the first floor of Wilbur House. To enter, the student living in the room can use their key or tap their student ID on the swipe pad next to the door. At the beginning of the year, each student will find a desk and chair, bed, and a dresser in their room. Students also have shelves and a closet to store their items. All of our rooms have Wi-Fi access, as well as electrical outlets and cable and Ethernet ports in case students want to bring a gaming console or streaming device with them to campus.